Okay, this is the People versus Diana Galvin, ticket number P1259845. Count one, city parks closed 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Count two, open alcohol in a motor vehicle. Driver, good morning. Please state your name for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. May it please this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Ms. Galvin. Ms. Galvin, please state your name for the record.
Diana Galvin.
Your Honor, again, today is the date and time set for trial. Complaining witness has failed to appear. We move for dismissal.
All right, this matter is dismissed without prejudice. You're all set. Ms. Galvin, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. This is the People versus Keyshawn Gamble, ticket number P1312781. Count one, failed to stop for stop sign. Count two, violation of basic speed law and drove unsafe manner. Count two, no proof of insurance. Good morning. Please state your name for the record, starting with Attorney here.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gamble. Mr. Gamble, please unmute your device and state your name. You have to tap the microphone icon. It might be in the lower left.
Hello.
Okay.
How you doing?
State your name, please.
Keyshawn Gamble.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for formal hearing. Complaining witness has failed to appear. We move for dismissal.
This matter is dismissed without prejudice. You're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
This is the People versus Joshua Green, ticket number P1306485. Count one, 60 to 20 miles per hour over posted speed, and count two, no proof of insurance. Good morning, please state your name for the record. Starting with attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gregory Sheena, P74815, acting on behalf of my client. I do have the authority to act on behalf of my client. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for a formal hearing. There is no officer present. We would like to make a motion to dismiss.
Right, this matter is dismissed without prejudice. You are all set. Mr. Sheena, good luck. Well, good luck to your client.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Likewise, sir. And this is the People versus Christopher Oren, ticket number P1312475. Count one, 16 to 20 miles per hour over posted speed. Good morning. Please say your names for the record. We'll start with Corporal Hall.
Good morning, Corporal Nicholas South, Badge 179, Detroit Police Department.
And then Mr. Benedetto.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Brad Benedetto appearing on behalf of defendant Christopher Oren, P85363.
Is your client present?
He is not present, and I do have authority to enter this plea on his behalf.
Okay, how does your client wish to proceed?
Your Honor, I had the chance to speak with the assistant corporation counsel, and we've elected to amend the charge to LAS 1 to 5.
You stipulate to the face of the ticket?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You stipulate to the face of the ticket?
Yes.
All right, the court will accept the stipulation. We'll amend the count to limited access 1 to 5 miles per hour over speed. We'll proceed to sentencing. There is a $125 fine that is due on. You did get your sheet. I'm sorry. I think it's a 6. You did. I have it here. I'm sorry. It is due on, yes, September 6th, 2022.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, you're all set. Okay, is that all retained counsel, or do I have more? I think it's just 2. Okay. All right. This is the People versus Robert Lacey, ticket number SP 1337896. Count one, driver's license expired. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1337871. Count one, drove left of center, count 2, expired plates, count 3, no valid registration certificate. Ticket number SP 1075148, count 1, defective bumper, fender, or windshield, count 2, no rear view or defective mirror. Ticket number SP 1186794, count 1, allowing unlicensed driver to drive, and count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names to the record, starting with the attorney.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Lacy. State your full name, Mr. Lacy.
Robert Dewan Lacy.
Your Honor, all of these matters are set for trial. The only officer who has arrived is present is Officer Jones.
I'm sorry, can I just interrupt you? Corporal Jones, can you say your name for the record, sir? Okay, never mind, go ahead, Mr. Berry.
Well, Your Honor,
Oh, go ahead.
Corporal Lorenzo Jones.
Okay. All right, you may continue, Mr. Berry. Thank you.
well, there are two. Mr. Jones is here on the basis of two charges, the last two that the court read, and there's no offer as to those charges. So we have a situation where Mr. Lacy has in fact valid insurance. And
will he make additions to allowing a licensed driver to drive?
And so we're left with, it would seem to me, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
Is he willing to make admissions to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Lacy. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Give a hand down that you've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Berry today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
Pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty. You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of April 10, 2021 at 3:25 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Christ? Let me rephrase that. On that date and time, were you the owner of a 2007 Chevrolet vehicle?
Chevrolet. Yeah.
Did you allow an unlicensed driver to drive that vehicle?
Yes.
All right, you're satisfied, Mr. Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied with the factual basis, will accept the admission and will proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a $200 fine. Can you have that paid by September 23rd, 2020?
Yeah. Yeah, my brother gonna pay it if you said it's a Chevy, because he the only person that's driving a Chevy that was in my name. So yeah, he gonna get it paid.
Okay, so September 23rd is okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
You're all set, sir.
Thank you.
Well, okay, give me just 2 seconds, everybody.
I can leave?
You can leave, sir. You are all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, ticking me off. I was like, oh, she just snubbed me in, everybody out.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
I know that was the thing of my. I was trying to make her a host and I wound up. I'm supposed to click in me. I've been working all the time. We did good. Other than that, that was the thing I think I happening.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Judge Evans.
I was like, I'm so glad I had some co-hosts out there.
It ended my session.
This
Oh, it
is,
did?
Yeah.
this is the
No,
people
I didn't
versus
break.
Jeffrey Taylor. Ticket number P
Yes.
111614, count one, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person, count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Taylor. State your full name, Mr. Taylor.
Jeffrey Kent Taylor.
Your Honor, this is the date and time set for trial. No officer having appeared, respectfully seek dismissal of these matters.
All right, this matter is dismissed without prejudice. You are all set, Mr. Taylor. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. That's it.
You're all, that's it. You can leave, sir.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is the people versus D'Angelo Lee, ticket number P1324, P1324522, count one, expired plates, count two, no valid registration certificate, ticket number P1324519, count one, drove while unlicensed, count two, no insurance misdemeanor, ticket number SP 1348400, count one, expired plates, count two, failed to use seatbelt assembly system effective 1186. Ticket number SP 1348617, count one, driver's license never acquired, and count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Lee. State your full name, Mr. Lee.
D'Angelo Lee.
Your Honor.
Angelo David Lee.
Thank you. Your Honor, Mr. Lee requires a bench trial.
Okay, Mr. Lee, can you raise your right hand, sir? I can't see you, so you gotta let me know when you're doing it. Is your right
I'm
hand
doing
raised? Okay, do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You understand you do have the right
Yes,
to a jury?
ma'am.
You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you
Yes,
anything of
ma'am.
value? Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No, ma'am.
You understand that by having a bench
No, ma'am.
trial, you understand by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court's going to continue your not guilty plea, set up for a bench trial for October 27th. At 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
You're all set, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Can you
repeat the date to me again? October
27th at 9 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. This is the people versus Jaylon Lorenzo Otis. Ticket number P1282342, count one, expired plates, count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name to the record.
Oh, that's
Jalon.
Go right ahead, sir.
Oh, Jalon Wall.
What's your last name?
Wall, W-A-L-L. The officers didn't put it wrong, I guess, when they put it in the system, I guess.
So I asked him to verify his identification, so we can. His name is. His name.
Okay, is this the officer?
No. Oh. We just need his application to make the change. So you can.
Oh, okay. Mr. So you said, spell your last name?
WALL.
Wall.
Yes.
Can you turn your video on?
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have your ID so we can make the correction?
Let me find my wallet in 1 second.
While you're doing, is it gonna take long? 'Cause I can do one.
I might have to run upstairs. Give me 1 second.
We'll recall yours.
Okay.
This is the people versus Jeff Oldham. Is Mr. Oldham here? Ticket number
Yes.
P13245663, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, 11 to 15 miles per hour over posted speed. Ticket number P13245662, count 1, open alcohol in a motor vehicle, driver, count 2, improper place, count 3, drive while license suspended. Good morning, please say your names for the record. I believe started with Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Oldham. State your full name, Mr. Oldham.
Jeff Oldham.
Your Honor, Mr. Oldham would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea to the open intoxicant in a vehicle as a passenger, and to the as to the speeding ticket to be reduced to limited access 1 to 5 miles over.
All right, Mr. Oldham, can you raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Berry today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, I did.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading on your own free will,
Yes, ma'am.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yeah, because I'm actually guilty. Yes. Is my officer in today?
You said that the officer here today?
Yes.
No, I don't. Was this set for a bench trial?
No, it's set for a trial.
Oh, this is set for a pre-trial. The officer is now required to be present for this.
Okay then. Thank you.
Okay. You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of March 5th, 2022 at 8:54 p.m. on that date and time. Were you at or near the location of Seymour and McRae in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you driving a 2009 Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Have open alcohol in that vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Mr. Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied the factual basis will amend the account to open intoxicant passenger. You stipulate to the face of the ticket with ticket number ending in 563 as to the civil infraction.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And that count 2 is amended to limited access 5 miles over the posted speed. And then you stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
They're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. So here's the thing, Mr. Oldham, for the limited access, there is going to be a fine of $125. And then for the open intoxicant passenger, there's going to be a fine of $200. So you got a total of $325. Because the civil infraction is a civil infraction, the speeding ticket, normally you have to have it paid in 14 days, but what I'll do is I'll give you to September 23rd to pay everything, okay?
Can you give me at least into October or something, another date in October? Because I can have it, I can pay it all off by then. September is just too close.
Give me one moment.
I'm sorry. I just.
All right, Mr. Odom, I'll give you October 24th.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. So everything is due October 24th.
Okay.
Any questions?
Okay, with the ticket number, that's what I use to punch into the
Yes,
kiosk.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Any other questions?
That's it, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Berry.
You're welcome, sir.
Mr. Wall, did you find your ID?
Yes, I did.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You find, okay, we can't see that. Oh, you- Okay,
Okay, you got it.
Put it up more.
Put it all the way as close as you
closer,
can.
closer, closer. There, well. Oh, yeah, I see Jalen, Renzo, Otis Wall.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, I'll make the update. Judge.
we'll make the update. I don't think you're supposed to be in here, but you're here, so we'll do it. Did you have the offer, Mr. Barry? It's making it to expire plates, dismiss the no insurance.
We seek a bench trial, Your Honor.
Okay, raise your right hand. Oh, let me call it. I'm sorry. This is the People versus Jaylon Wall, ticket number, wait.
We called it.
Judge said.
Okay, you said I already called it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You just go
okay.
back.
Okay, we're back on the record on Jaylon Wall. It's my understanding, Mr. Barry, Mr. Wall wishes to set this for a bench trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
And raise your right hand, Mr. Wall. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, I do understand that.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
Yes.
So the court is going to continue your not guilty plea, set it for a bench trial on October 27th at 9 o'clock.
October 27th at 9.
Yes, sir. Did you have any questions?
No, I don't.
So you are all set, sir.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.